Hello, it's Dan Bunker here from United Learning's EdTech team, and we're going to look at iMovie and creating a simple project using still images and narration. I'm going to go ahead and tap on the iMovie icon and open up iMovie. I'm going to start by adding a new project using the plus button, and my project is a movie. And it's going to be made up of photos, so I'm going to navigate to my camera roll. I've got the photos I want to use already downloaded onto the camera roll of the iPad, and it'll help speed things up if I select the photos in the order I want them to appear in my narrated movie. So I'm going to start off with a general picture, and then I'm going to have the different stages of the frog life cycle in order. I've selected all the images I want to use, and I now go down to the bottom and click on Create Movie, and it pops all the pictures in the right order. If you haven't put them in the right order, you can just click, hold and drag the images on the timeline to reorder them. But now I've got the images in the right order, I can just check the animations on them, because by default iMovie will stick on it a Ken Burns animation, and that's kind of just helps bring photos to light with a panning action of the camera. And what you can do with that is just adjust the start and the end of that pan. So I've positioned my timeline at the start of the photo. You can see Ken Burns is enabled. If you didn't want that effect, you just toggle that off. I actually do want it because it helps bring life to the picture. And what I'm going to do is pinch to position the start. So I'm going to make sure I'm right over on the left hand side at the start of this clip, and then when I go to the end I can do the same thing and get my end position. Now I want to move my end position to the far right of the photo, so we pan across left to right, and that's down for 9 seconds. And if I want to speed that up a little bit, I can just shorten the clip. I'll shorten it down to 7 seconds and still make sure I'm on the right hand side, so that will pan from left to right. When I play the movie, you can see it panging across my picture. That's great. So I'll just make sure the other pictures are correct in my movie. So here's the first kind of still of the eggs, and again I can position it slightly left. I can kind of squeeze it in a little bit and just check that the animation is okay. I'm just going to move from the end one to there, and you can adjust each of these depending on the style of picture that you want. Okay, now I've positioned all my clips and they're the kind of right length I think for my narration. So I'm going to go ahead now and add a narration to my movie. I do that by using the microphone icon on the left hand side. I click that and it's now just getting me ready. It's looking at my microphone volumes. I'm going to just start recording my narration, and I'm going to be looking at the pictures and keeping my narration related to the pictures that are appearing on the timeline. Now this will take a little bit of practice with children, and it'll be helpful if they write a script and time themselves recording it. But I'm just going to go ahead to show you how that works. The Life Cycle of a Frog, narrated by Dan Bunker. The egg stage. The eggs are protected by a jelly-like substance, and the tadpoles grow within. They hatch out as little tadpoles. The next phase of the tadpole is to grow hind legs. In the froglet stage, front legs develop and the tail is slowly absorbed. We now have an adult frog, and so the cycle begins again. Now on there, I'll just accept that. I just need to slightly extend that last clip to match the recording. So now I've got my recording and my photos all synced. I'm just going to add some finishing touches to this movie. I'm going to add a title to the first clip, and if I click on the clip, you'll see down the bottom you get some options. The T for titles. I'm just going to go for the line title here, and I'm going to edit that and type in my title. Now that's the title done. I'll just play that back and check it looks okay. Yeah, happy with that. And now to help with the overall feel of the movie, I'm just going to add some audio, a soundtrack, and I'll make sure that plays quietly in the background. So I'm going to look through and find an appropriate soundtrack. You can preview these and check they're appropriate. That sounds fine. I'm going to use that, and that soundtrack will automatically adjust to the length of the movie. Now one thing you might need to do is just to change the volume of that soundtrack because you don't want it to compete with the narration. So there's the volume button. I'm just going to put that as a fairly low level, just background sound that will kind of infill from the narration. Alright, and then we're almost done. We've got our narration added, we've got our Ken Burns photos, we've got a title and a soundtrack. So all that I need to do now is click done and rename this movie. So I'm going to call it Frog Life Cycle. And I'm going to save the movie to the camera roll by choosing the Save Video button. And there we have it. That movie then can be shared via OneDrive or your channels such as YouTube, and a very simple project for children to get started with iMovie.